Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Who is Harun Aydin, the man at the center of William Ruto's aborted trip to Uganda? Because you all know that the Deputy President was supposed to travel to Uganda yesterday. But after waiting for 5 good hours at Wilson Airport, the DP became angry and went back to his house or his residence in Karen. The rest of the team members proceeded to Uganda. And from the plain manifest, there is a gentleman there called Harun Aydin. Who is this gentleman? Let me just read for you the names of the people who are supposed to travel with the Deputy President William Ruto to Uganda. There were supposed to be 8 people, including the Deputy President. So which means there were 7 other gentlemen. So there was Oscar Sudi, apart from number 1, which was William Ruto. Then there was Oscar Sudi. We all know Oscar Sudi. Then there was Harun Aydin. Who is this guy? Then there was Dr. David Langat Bet. Then there was Dr. Eric Ruto. Then there was Honorable Samson Ndindi Nyoro. Then there was Honorable Benjamin Tayari. And then there was Elijah K. Rono. We all know this other gentleman. But there's this gentleman, Harun Aydin. Who is he? In this video today, I want us to try and figure out who this guy is and ask the tough questions. But before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. Now let us go straight to our points. Who is this gentleman called Harun Aydin? Yesterday, after the DP was blocked, Kenyans started speculating why probably the DP was not allowed to travel to Uganda. And then emerged the guy Harun Aydin. And then most Kenyans started thinking that probably that trip aborted because of the presence of this guy. And when we woke up today, Oscar Sudi tried to explain to Kenya who this gentleman is. Oscar Sudi is a close ally of the Deputy President William Ruto, a very close ally. And this is what Oscar Sudi is saying. I woke up to the shocking news spread by Gata Press, Daily Nation, and idle bloggers like the likes of Robert Alai spreading malicious stories about businessman Harun Aydin. Harun is a Turkish investor interested in modern fruit farming and not a terrorist as alleged, because most Kenyans relied on New York Times report of 2001 which listed this guy as part of the militia. Oscar Sudi is continuing, if a lie or any of these busybodies have any shamba, then we are willing to engage them, plant modern fruits on it. People like Alai who are used to handouts should learn to respect investors and stop trolling everyone like they are used to trolling and blackmailing rich people in Nairobi. If anyone is in doubt about the details of Mr. Harun, then they can visit the Turkish embassy for more information. To the doubting Thomases, Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni is not a kid to deal with someone of questionable repute. You can use your diplomatic connections and inquire from Sebo himself the kind of interest that businessman has in Uganda. Stop being stupid and minding other people's business. Now, there's always a golden rule that if you can't provide an explanation, then you remain silent. In my view, Oscar Sudi ought to have remained silent on this particular matter because there's no explanation he has given. We all know that conmen, I'm not saying Harun is a conman, conmen all over the world always pass themselves as businessmen. Actually, not just businessmen, flamboyant businessmen. But who is this Harun Aydin? According to the Daily Nation, in 2018, this guy made 6 trips to Kenya. That one coming back, going, coming back, going, coming back 6 times. That is 2018. In 2019, this same guy made 4 trips between Nairobi and Istanbul. So meaning he's coming to Kenya, going back in 2019 4 times. In 2020, that's last year, this Harun guy made 2 trips to Kenya. And then in 2021, now this year, he has made 6 trips to Kenya. And some of the trips he has made to Kenya, he has actually accompanied the Deputy President William Ruto to other countries. On July 5th to 7th, this gentleman went with the Deputy President to Sudan. So far, the objective of that trip is not known, but we all remember that there's a time the DP went to Sudan, came back. On July 23rd to 24th, this guy again went with the Deputy President William Ruto to Zanzibar. Yesterday, he was supposed to go or accompany the Deputy President William Ruto to Entebbe. The question is, what is his mission in this country? That's the question which Oscar Sudi ought to have told Kenyans. Note that this gentleman is a businessman who is interested in modern fruits. If his interest is in modern fruits and has been here since 2018 up to 2021, please show us the modern fruits he's been making or doing in this country. Otherwise, you just need to tell Kenyans the interest. Now, let me divert a bit and go back to the story by the New York Times, how they describe this gentleman. The New York Times are saying that Harun Aydin, a Turkish national, according to New York Times, October 24th, 2001, he was arrested at Frankfurt Airport as he was about to board an Iran Air flight to Tehran with luggages containing camouflage clothing, chemical women protection suits, a sky mask, materials to produce an explosive detonator. According to the New York Times, Mr. Aydin's luggage also contained CD-ROM with the training video for Islamic holy warriors, prosecutor said. Now, Harun then was 29 years, was described as a leading member of a militant group based somewhere. I don't want to go into those details. But who is this gentleman? The truth of the matter is that Kenyans deserve to know more details about this gentleman. We are talking about a gentleman who is a very close ally of our Deputy President William Ruto. By the time of doing this video, Robert Alai was again making some allegation that the Deputy President had instructed his team to prepare his choppers so that he could travel to Uganda. And Kenyans were actually questioning why the Deputy President is so keen on going to Uganda. But who is Harun Aydin? That's something which we must be told as a country. Because if you Google that name, so not so good things comes up. But we are talking of a guy who is so close to our Deputy President. Because the truth of the matter is that William Ruto, as currently, as per our constitution, is actually the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Which means if anything were to happen to President Uhuru Kenyatta, he's supposed to take over the leadership of this country. So he's just an inch away from the presidency. So several questions are being asked. The first question, was the Deputy President aware of the person he was dealing with? I don't know. But was he aware? If he was aware, what were they working on together? Because the other truth is that William Ruto is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. You know, if you claimed that President Uhuru Kenyatta cannot act as an individual during the BBI petition or court case, then it means William Ruto can also not act as a private citizen as long as he's the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. So there's no way you can purport that the Deputy President went to Uganda on a private visit and with this guy. And from July, he's been accompanying the Deputy President to various countries. So was the DP aware of the person he was dealing with? That's the first question. The second question which Kenyans should be asking, and I hope someone will provide answer, is why was he cleared to travel to Uganda? Because remember, we had 8 people, so the Deputy President could not go. He was not cleared. The rest were cleared. Why was he cleared to go to Uganda? Is he going to go to Uganda, then proceed from Uganda, or is he going to go to Uganda and then make a comeback to this country? And if he was cleared, is it possible that our intelligence system could not detect that this guy is actually a suspect? Because the truth is, 2018, this guy came to the country, 2019 is there, 2020 is there, 2021 has been there 6 times, and even yesterday he was there. Is there a chance that the security apparatus could not identify this guy? Or was the idea of blocking Ruto from going to Uganda was meant to achieve 2 objectives? Number 1, to humiliate the Deputy President and stop him from going. Or number 2, to just use that opportunity to arrest or question this guy. The other question which Kenyans must ask is why it took long for this guy to be unmasked. Because let's face it, if this guy, if Harun Aydin is a true business person of international repute, then he also needs his reputation. He should not be defamed. But the truth is, why it took this long? Of course, President Uhuru Kenyatta, the deep state, those in power managing our security, they have more information than us. Maybe they have the information. But the question is, why did it take that long to raise questions about this guy? And the last question which must be asked about this guy is, what is his mission in Kenya? What is this guy doing in Kenya? And with our Deputy President? Some are claiming that is a mercenary. They need to be unfortunate. Some are claiming that this guy is a wash-wash guy, conman. If he's a conman, what is he doing with our Deputy President? Some are claiming that he's just a businessman. If he's a businessman, what kind of business is he engaged in? Oscar Sudi should not give us blanket description like modern fruits that if a lie wants, he can, if he has a shamba, as if you don't have land in this country. You have so much land in this country. What was his mission? Is he planning to do something wrong or bad in this country? Or is he just being a victim of politics or of dirty politics in this country? Personally, I don't know. But I would want to understand the objective, the mission of Harun Aydin in this country. I don't know what you think, but the truth of the matter is that this gentleman might be a gentleman, might just be a businessman, but his chances of being a businessman is actually narrowing. Let me hear your thoughts. And again, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And again, the channel membership is still up. You can just click the join button if you are seeing it, then follow that smooth process. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. And by the way, today I saw Kalonzo, Mudavadi, and Wetang officially ending NASA coalition. I don't know whether we should waste our time on that or just let it slip, because NASA died. during Raila Odinga swearing in. Thank you guys and may you have a good day.